Hi, I'm pianist Orli Shaham. Welcome to Backyard Playdates, an interactive classical music program for children. Today's Playdate is extra special because we get to perform a piece of music together. The piece is called Curious Engine, and it was written by a good friend of mine named Beata. There's a story that goes with the piece, and it is about a very curious train engine. The train engine travels around and stops at a fiesta, a fabulous fiesta where dancers dance and use their shakers. Then it stops by the carousel and watches the people going up and down on their horses. Finally, it stops near a marching band and listens to the marching band as it marches through the field. Before we can perform the story together, we're going to do a little scavenger hunt around your house. We'll need 4 things to perform the piece. And don't worry if you don't have exactly the same ones I do. It's fine to use something else instead. We'll need a train to be our curious engine. We'll need something for our fiesta. Could be shakers, like these, or it could even just be you dancing around. You'll need something to represent the carousel. It could be just your hands going up and down, the way the horses do. Or you could have a horse. And you'll need something for the marching band. Could be a kazoo. Or it could be a tambourine. Or pot lids. Or it could even just be you marching and stomping your feet. Why don't you pause the video here and ask a grown-up to help you find these 4 things: the train, the fiesta, the carousel, and the marching band. I'll wait while you get them. So glad that you're back. Now we can watch this performance of Curious Engine from Merkin Hall in New York together and join in the performance with the kids on stage. Enjoy. This piece is called The Curious Engine, and it's all about a really interesting train ride. And it was written especially for the Backyard. It was written for you, for each one of you. We're going to have to learn a couple of sounds and what you need to do. And the musicians are going to be like members of the audience. They're going to do the same thing that you're all doing. And I encourage people of all ages to be part of this. If you would like, there's some standing and there's some sitting that takes place in this piece as we go on our train ride. So first sound you all need to know is what it sounds like when you need to stand up. And it sounds like this. So when you hear that sound, can everybody in the audience stand up? That's the standing up sound. And when our cute little engine gets to all of the station stops, we're going to stand up and do something at those stops. But at the end of each stop, before we have to get onto the train, we're going to hear a sound that tells us to sit back down on the train so we don't miss the train. It sounds like this. So when you hear this sound, you sit down. Oh, you guys are good at this. That's the standing and the sitting part. Not so hard, right? Can you handle some more information? Once you're seated on the train, this is what the train music sounds like. I want you to think about what you might be seeing out the window as the train goes. So that's what the train is going to sound like. And when we get to the stop, you'll hear the standing up music. And when you hear that, we stand up. And our first stop is going to be in a fiesta. So I want you to fiesta around your seat as best you can. Until you hear the sound of the train, you better get on the train before it takes off. And then we're going to ride around for a little while, and we're going to hear the cue to stand up again. So you're going to stand up one more time, and I'm going to let you stay standing this time. And we hit a carousel. And the music of the carousel and the horses are going to go up and down, and we can go up and down with your arms too. We're going to do that. You guys are so good at it, I don't think we have to practice much more. In the piece, we'll then sit back down on the train, but let me show you what the last station stop is. The last station stop is a marching band, and our marching band begins pianissimo, very quietly, and it grows to a big fortissimo and then goes back down. This is what it sounds like. You can march in your place there. And then make really big moves. And get smaller. Until it's time to sit back down for the last train ride. So that is all you need to know to be able to perform this piece. Do you feel ready? Musicians, do you think they did a good rehearsal? Are they ready to play? Well, we have a really wonderful surprise for you. We have some of the Kaufman kids who are going to help us with this show. Please help me welcome on stage the Kaufman kids. Now, you know, all of you can be Kaufman kids at some time. Kaufman kids perform on this stage. They do all sorts of really cool things. And everybody who comes to shows here, takes classes here, can be part of Kaufman kids. So they're going to walk around when it's time for the train, but you can do all those other things with them. Are you ready to perform the Curious Engine and make your Merkin Hall debuts? It starts with a little introduction. So as you're listening for the introduction, don't move yet, and then we'll get on our train. Anybody who's not on the train yet had better get on, because it's about to go. Choo, choo! Choo, choo, choo. Remember what this means? The train's going to get ready to go. Time to get off. And we've got our carousel ready to go. We better not miss our train. Last one, this is our marching band. I'm going to start very quietly, pianissimo. Get loud. And our final train ride. Bravo to our Kaufman kids. Woo! Take a bow. I'm pianist Orli Shaham. Thanks for joining me and my friend Milo today in my Bach yard. I hope you enjoyed The Curious Engine as much as I did. Don't worry if you didn't get all the musical cues. You can always watch it and try again. Check out our other episodes of Backyard Playdates and take a look at our at-home activities on our Backyard website. If you go to the link below, it'll show you how to make egg shakers perfect for this fiesta if you don't already have them. See you next time in the backyard. I hope you keep making music until then.